So, welcome back to Vidhammer, going through another scenario here with Anthanos and Mojo, the Plague Herald, and the Beast Tyrant. This episode is going to be the Temple of the Elements. The guys need this to kind of progress the storyline of the Gloom, and Anthanos needs this because there's a couple of monsters in here he needs. If he's able to kill off the Earth Demon and the Wind Demon, he will actually retire. So we'll see if he can pull that one off. It's kind of tough to control since the bear is just doing most of the damage, but you're going to give it a shot and see how it turns out. How you liking this new layout? Hopefully it's easier to watch or easier on the eye. If not, then I don't know what I'll do, because these are kind of the easiest that I can do that have good production value. So, because the party pulled out a victory on the second attempt at the Ruinous Rift, first attempt for this party, and the Plane of Elemental Power, they're going to up it a notch, and they're going to try this one on hard difficulty. Also, experience-wise, both of them leveled up to level 3 last time. So now they're actually going to be playing on monster difficulty 3, and we'll see how well that goes. In preparation stuff, they didn't have a whole lot of money, but Anthanos got a heater shield to try to help take a little bit more damage, and Mojo didn't have enough to do a whole lot, but he did get himself blessed to hopefully throw in a few more of those big hits from the bear. We'll see how that goes. So let's do a city encounter. So we had a pie eating contest that we refused to lose. It didn't sit well with us, and the Beast Tyrant ended up losing a check mark, because you can't lose if you've actually got a full perk, a full set of 3, which was where Anthanos was. Mojo had one extra tick, so he just lost that one due to an upset stomach. But they did end up getting a little bit of notoriety, reputation +1, and they each got 10 gold, which Anthanos quickly went right over to the blessing tree with his ill-got gains and got himself a blessing. It's not really ill-gotten gains if it was a pie eating contest unless they cheated. And he has a whole bunch of bugs, which I think, yeah, it's cheating. But they also lost. Still cheating when you lose? Yes, of course it is. Out on the road, we saw some interesting rocks that looked kind of precarious, and we said, no, we're not going to risk it at this time. And it just gets shuffled back into the deck. Over to first turn. Cultists have decided to go first. Since our guys are going a little bit later, 35 for Beastman, 47 for Mr. Thos. So cultists are up on the first run. I should probably shuffle that monster deck. Barry's the point of interest, so we're going to have this guy step up and take his shot. It's just an attack of 3 normal. No, not 3. Where is it? Our dude is right here, and I'm looking way up here off screen. The attack is 1 normally for these non-elites. -1, that's a nothing for the first. Second one will step up, do the same thing into Barry. And another one. Hey, have a couple of misses. You don't like have something that big coming at your face. Then Barry's going to do his attack. Hey, guess what? Before we do any of that, why don't we do some short-term goals? For Anthanos, he's got a choice between the Masochist and the Zealot. Both of these are pretty equally easy to do because you can take short rests and lose hit points through them if you want to at the end. But I'm going to go with Zealot, the having 3 or fewer total cards in your hand. I think it's a little bit easier to do than the health one. Don't like to graze the bottom of the pile on that. Mojo got a really nasty draw. He can either get 1 for setting off a trap, of which there are no traps on the board in this scenario, and neither of these characters have the ability to take 1 out, so that's not going to happen. Or he can gain 7 or fewer experience points, and knowing this character, there's no way that's going to happen either. At least that has an opportunity of happening, so we'll take it, but I'm not crossing the fingers. Back to the board, where we just had both of the misses on Mr. Berenstein. And Barry's got to take his attack back at cultist number 4, going there for attack of 2, so he'll just straight up take 2 damage. Mojo is going to take his shot with an attack of 2, range 4, and we'll go ahead and take it on this guy right here. Attack of 2 times 2, so that's going to be 4 damage, and that guy will get himself a poison. Then we will be commanding the next guy, commanding the bear to take a shot on both of those guys, figuring now that he's poisoned, that should help things out. So he's got a attack of 3. First coming at this guy, that's just straight 3. 2's going to go 5. And then the attack on the next one who is poisoned, attack of 3. -2 is attack of 1, but he's poisoned, so that'll go up to 6. Then we go over to Mr. Anthanos, who first, we're going to use the bottom part here, so anything that is poisoned, every enemy adjacent to it also gets poisoned. So we will spread poison over to that guy. And then he's going to do an attack of 2 on both of those guys. This guy will be disadvantaged because he is melee ranged. +1 either way, though, and that's an attack of 2, so that'll go to 3. Poison will take it to 4. That puts him at 10. He's only got 9 health. That one's down. Pay no attention to that. And then our shot on the other guy who was also poisoned. Plus here, that's a 2. Poison makes it 3, so his 5 is going to go to 8, and he'll have 1 left. Fine. We also had 1 experience point gained for each of them during that round. Try to remind me of that. Time for next turn. 15 hours later, I think I've got a clue of what I'm going to do, but let's find out. The cultists are going to rain on it. No, another move +0, attack +. It's not the same card, is it? Nope. I mean, it is the same card. It's just a different actual card. Let's see if our plan works out. Starting with our boy, the Anthanos. He is actually going to take his shot first, and then he will move. It's an attack of 4, so yeah, with the poison. Actually, that guy should have still been poisoned. Doesn't matter, he's dead now. We will also curse that deck. 1 curse up for monster deck. Shoveling that one in. Then it's time to rush the door. We're going to move the 3. 1, 2, 3. And since these guys aren't in that big a deal, we're going to go ahead and hold it there. Yeah, should be fine, but we got the door open and we'll populate. So that's all for him. That was 26, which means cultists are going to go next, starting with Mr. Elite on a typical move of 3. 1, 2, 3. Nothing in range, and then this guy will step up. 1, 2, 3. Take a shot at our boy, who's just a regular attack of 1, -1. Again, these guys haven't really got their stuff together. I'm okay with that. Berenstein next. On his turn, he'll actually try to move 3 and do his attack for 2, which he can't actually get there. We're going to have to do some command stuff, which will be commanding him to move 5, which will gain an experience, and then command a strength and gain another experience. Yeah, how's that like 7 or fewer XP looking right about now? Not too great. I don't care about that. So let's move him here. Or we actually could move him over to the Elite and have him start doing that. We could move him all the way back there if we wanted to. Nah, let's focus on the non-Elite, try to take him down first, and then we'll deal with the other. But that is our move. Then we're commanding him to do his attack. But when it comes time, the Elite cultist is the earlier initiative, so he's actually going to the bear is naturally going to attack the cultist anyway. So, yeah, heck with it. Let's go ahead and, in that case, move him 1 more to there. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to move him 1 more, right there. That's 5, doing our attack. Attack of 4, and he will strengthen. He won't do an attack of 4, but he will strengthen. And maybe be a little bit better on the next shot. That's it, next turn. A guy died there, hence a coin. We are going early and trying to cause max damage. And let's see. Oh, explosion. Death explosion. At initiative 10, which means, yeah, if he dies, he's blowing up. Yeah, he's blowing up. Hopefully he will blow up, because I want him dead. And they're going first. First with their attack. Attacking Berenstain, who's right next to him. Attacking -1. Normally he's a 2, so that guy is a 1. Those guys are on fire today. Other one is attacking Anthanos, actually causing the first point of damage we have taken yet this game. Next is for the bear. Bear's first doing his thing. Berenstain love +2, or attack of 2, +1, that's 3. So that'll get him softened up just for the start, which will be a little bit more. That should have been at advantage. That shot should have been at advantage, which is going to burn some cards. But anyway, that's attack of 2, so instead of 3, he actually would have taken 4. And that gets that out of the way, unfortunately. But next up, would have been really nice if we had that one for the attack of 5 that's coming out now. That's okay. There's more in the deck. His Strengthen is used up because that's the end of the bear's turn. And now we're actually over to Mojo's turn. I assume that's how that works. That's how I'm playing it. Attack of 5 +0. That's a straight attack of 5. That's 9 damage total. Then another attack of 2 more. -2 for nothing on that one. So that guy's at a total of 9 at this point, and we got 1 more experience for that one. But that guy at least is hurting. That's good. 3 going up to 4. We're on like turn 3, and he's more than halfway to his unfortunate missing his short-term goal. Oh well. Then our Anthanos man's got to do his thing. We've got some bottom and some top attacks, but they're at range. So let's try the first one. Attack of 3, it's attack of 4, and a curse. ×2 Puff. Puff Daddy is down. And we'll chuck a coin there. So we'll throw our second shot at the other guy. Bless card out. Bottom action here, it's going to have to be at disadvantage because we're right on top of them. That's how they like it. And it's also, no, because we're disadvantaged. But he is taking 4 damage for that. And I'm happy with that. Things are rocking pretty good, even for a hard difficulty. Of course, that's because we're throwing out ungodly amounts of damage in these first few turns. Oh, we had an explosion. On deck, an attack of +2, so that should have been an attack of 4 from this guy on him. +0, but that's 4 damage for Barry. Getting a hit, buddy. That's it for this one. Let's finish off this dude and get ready to loot a chest or something. He's got to do something back here. I had a bit of a moment there because I forgot when I opened this door, it triggers the actual event that's going on. Well, I guess not really event. The situation that's occurring. Once we go through the door, each altar that's here, that's my goal, is to destroy all 4 altars. And the altars have 10 hit points with the level of difficulty that I'm playing. As long as they are out, each altar increases the attributes of all of the demons. For a second, I thought it increases all of the enemies, but it doesn't. Cultists don't count. It's just the demons. Once I open the doors, there's demons in there, and those demons are going to be stronger and faster than normal, and they're going to have more hit points than normal. So I have to remember to take that into account as I open the doors. These things are more powerful, but each altar that you take out, it lowers that bonus. So by the time you get to the end, it shouldn't be too bad. But the first guy you take out is going to have to be pretty beefy. Again, we've got some options. Let's see how badly it all screws up. Yes, he's going to love summon living bones, but not until 63. He's got 5 more health. Maybe we can probably take him down by then, hopefully. Mac Chaz is up first, which means Barry's going to be coming forward too and doing his swipe a shot for a damage of 2. ×2, that's 4. That will take him to 1 hit point left. He's in punching range at this point, but both of those blessings bought and paid for. And since he needs to move up and actually do some stuff, Mojo himself, We're going to use the bottom of this card for just a move 2 to pick up a coin. Might as well be greedy while you can be. And then go ahead and do his ranged attack of 3 plus 0. That's not much. That's, not any different. No, it's good. He did a good job, man. He used his bow or whatever spear thing. Got a kill. So no living bones summoned for you, cultists. And it looks like cultists are out of the running at that point. But we are going to go ahead and press the attack here. We're going to move with our boots to give us a move of 4. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 to open this door. And we'll see what's going to happen over there before we actually decide to step more into the room or perhaps less into the room. Earth demons are going to heal themselves and immobilize. If there's green out, they'll target all enemies within range 3. But there's... Oh, I probably should figure out exactly where this guy is going. That is his position. These are his extra stats, which I'm realizing now I should have put on the bottom of this so you can actually see them. I will correct for my failure. So there it is. There's our bonus so far. So he's got 4 extra health, 4 extra attack, 2 extra move, and 2 extra range. Since he's healing himself, he's not doing anything extra. So we're definitely going to keep ourselves going. We're going to step 1 more forward since we've got to be within range 3 to cap off our shot. And let's do it. -1. 2 damage, but he is cursed as well. 2 out of a total of 17 health that we got to get through to kill him. Then 10 more to take down that altar. Also, we don't have to kill the demons. We could run from them, I guess. That's totally doable. But he actually needs the kill for the Earth Demon and for the Wind Demon, so we're definitely going to try to get the kill on that one. And we're going to certainly, especially now since 2 of the blessing bonuses are out of the deck, hopefully there's a decent chance that we can work it so that Anthanos will actually get the final kill. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Yeah. I had to check my initiatives. Anthanos did actually go after the Earth Demon healed. Earth Demon is going to move -1 attack, -1 all adjacent enemies. Okay, that helps with the whole range thing. All adjacent enemies. Your move -1, you still got to move +2 from your normal 2, so he has a move of 3. All that really means is definitely want to be out of there, but Barry is got to go for it because he's a bear. So he's going to move 3. That's going to be kind of rough, but that's all right. We are going to just throw a heal on him for heal of 5. That'll get him up to full for about half a second until he takes 1 hit from this guy who's got 7 attack. Gaining experience, we'd love to do this up here, but unfortunately, he doesn't even need any health. So he's gaining an experience, and that's about it. He's going to need a long rest next turn. Maybe we'll see how much damage Barry actually takes when the time comes. Then we're over to our dudes here. Ooh, I could just stun him so he doesn't actually do any of that. But I really need to poison him, do more damage, put more stuff on the boy. I'm going to do the attack of 4 with the poison on this. Sorry, Barry, you have to tuck it. 2 is going up to 6 damage with a little bit of poison on the guy with huge amounts of hit points. So we can start doing the business. He's going to have to rest as well at the end of this turn. But let's have him move backwards or move forwards. No, we move forward. He's taken the hit. That's not something we're prepared to do at this point. So, yeah, we'll just use that bottom action just to pull back 1 space right there and be totally okay with it. Let's say target all adjacent enemies. He's got to move a 3. he could get right there. So let's pull back one more to make sure that does not happen. Then he actually gets to do his stuff. Oh, but his move is +2. 2 plus 2, 4, but -1. So he does have a movement of 3. So 1, 2, since he can't get within range of 2 people, I still think he tries to maximize it. So I think he's going to end up in that space. Then he's going to do himself his attack of -1. His attack normally is 3. +4 is 7. -1 is 6. Plus another 1 is 7. And that's half of Barry's health in one shot. Isn't it awfully nice to be a punch bag? And that's that. Next turn. Reveal for the short rest. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? It's going to be that card. Kind of liking it, but there's many more in there that are just as good, if not better. That is one of our beefed up attack cards, but man, gotta let it go. Mojo's turn. Ooh, what was that one? Another good card, but there are many more that I need to make sure I keep hold of. So, right, those 2 cards out. Let's draw it and work for the next turn. Let's see if we can't get Anthanos to get this kill. And he's going to do 42. Move +1, which would be a move of 5 and an attack of only 6. Okay, hopefully he'll be dead before that happens. We're going to throw some beat down on him. Mojo is going first, which means we are having Barry do his regular attack of 2. +1, that's 3 damage. He is poisoned, so that means he takes 4. And he will go from 6 to 10 damage. He's still poisoned. Why do I try to take that poison off when he takes damage? I mean, come on. Come on. I played this game before. Honest. Now we're going to go ahead and have the command to have him attack for 3. Because even if we get a ×2 or a +2, it's still not enough to kill him. He has 17 health total. -1. Ooh, I forgot about the poison. It actually would have been enough to kill him. Anyway, it's a damage of 2. He's poisoned, so he takes 3. And it'll be 10 plus 3 for 13. And we're not going to do the other attack. We're going to use that as a move 2 to move him up there. And we're actually going to go ahead and use his boots since he needs to get into the action. We'll go one more and grab a coin. That's action, right? Right. And an XP. Anthanos next. Let's start with our top attack. Attack 4. No disadvantage. Attack 4. +1 is 5, and the poison is going to make it 6. That's going to put him at 19. That is enough to kill off his 13 plus 4. So that will be enough to take him down. And Anthanos gets credit for the kill of the Earth Demon. Boom. It would have been awesome if I pulled this thing over here and realized he didn't need the Earth Demon. Nope. Earth Demon is good. Wind Demon is the only one left. We got to kill this altar first and get this card out of the way. But we need to get close in order to do that. That was this one, which should put a curse in the deck as well. Have some more curse, sucker. And at a range of 3, that is not enough, which means we got to hut and use the bottom of this card just to move 2. We'll move 2 and pick up a coin. He'll get himself into the greed game. And no Earth Demon. Sorry, buddy, you died. Very valiant, but you're out of there. And we got to kill this altar. Let's do that. So after some thinking, the way I'm going to play the altars is that they're not enemies. So the bear isn't automatically going to go towards the altar. I also don't think it makes sense for me to be able to poison the altar just to make it take more damage. So I am going to play it where you can command the bear to go up and do damage, though, because it seems strange that you wouldn't be able to at least tell your bear, hey, go claw that thing. Speaking of which, that bear is going to be up first. We're going to go ahead and do a command to move him forward, and another command to have him do his attack of 5. Nope, never mind. Attack 5 was a little bit too much, but we will get a experience point for that bottom piece. While he thinks about whether he really wants to contribute to the killing of the altar thingy. Let's do our stuff. Let's do a move of, we could do a move of 3. We're just going to do a move of 2 to there. So we can be within range, do ourselves an attack of 4. It'd be nice if we can poison it. It'd be real nice if we could poison it. But we can't. It's 4 damage. So at least we're chipping away at it. It's going to take another round. Just lose a bunch of poison opportunity there. That's fine. It's fine. Still gaining more experience, though. Take it. Gets himself up to a whopping 2. Mojo's already at the break line for his short-term goal. I'm just going to take this short-term goal and just discard it. We don't really need to think about that anymore. We didn't need it around too much anyway. I'm going to start with Anthanos. Going to take our shot for 3. We could target multiple things if we wanted to. We will do 4. It's got 2 left. Take it to the 8. Hopefully the bear can finish it off if he decides he wants to partake in what's going on. With the anticipation of that, we're going to go ahead and move to away. Please don't screw this up. His time to do it. It's going to be an attack of 4. Hey, there you go. 1 altar destroyed. And we can update our list of how things are at this point. I'm realizing that I did not shuffle my deck back in because of the miss from last round. So let's redo that. You should always have the opportunity to miss. That card, that was the one. It was +1. Dropped out of the deck during the shuffle and figured, okay. And he's going to heal himself as well. An experience point, an experience point. Thinking is so quick on these things that I don't end up using my stuff. But Anthanos is going to go forward first on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other guy's just going to be going on a 2. Bear can't do anything, but we'll move forward 2. Grab ourselves another coin. And that's that. Next one's pretty simple. Mojo's taking a long rest. Anthanos is going to be moving 2 to grab himself a coin. And the next turn, he'll be the one taking the long rest, but we've got to get our cards going first for Mr. Mojo. We got to pick one to lose. We're going to lose the borrowed essence. Thought about ditching our actual heal card here instead. We don't really need to redistribute stuff. We're going to be going after these guys one at a time in these last 3 doors. They're beefier, and they're going to hit harder, and he'll take some damage. But we've got some crowd control possibilities, so I don't think we need that one all too much. That one is out of the round. And then we're over to the next round. He's going to have to choose a couple of cards while Anthanos takes his rest. So it's just the Moj while Anthanos is sleeping, and we're just going to do the command for moving 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get himself moving towards the next door. And healing himself, just because that's what he does. It's a slang term, man. Just go heal yourself. For nothing. Anthanos is going to ditch the epidemic card. It's kind of nice because it's targets 2, but it's only a range of 2, and we're only going to be fighting one guy at a time for the rest of this. So, yeah, that's going to be his card to discard for this round. And Mojo needed to actually do something. No, he already did his thing. That was the end of the long rest, which will actually replenish these boots. And I didn't even realize his boots needed to be coming back as well, but his health also should top out at 8. Let's loot some things and move forward. Probably thought about that a bit longer than I should have for a relatively simple turn. We're going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. Command for the push. We'll gain an experience. Mine's going to 10. We're not even trying, and we're going for it. And then shield, or do whatever, Then Anthanos will simply just do a move 2 onto that treasure, and we will find out what's in the box. Yep, suffer 5 damage. Sometimes looting is bad. Like in D&D, when you're the healer and you spend your time looting, not good. Anthanos is going to go in, moving 4. 1, 2, 3. Opening up the door. Seeing our dude in there. Pretty much going to stun him regardless of what he does. 0. So that's our move of 1, 2, 3. We'll go 1 more in to go 4. And do our attack of 1 plus 0. It's just an attack of 1, but he doesn't have any shield. The retaliate doesn't have range. And he gets himself a happy dandy little stun for his turn. But speaking of doing all of this, it's this guy's turn, and he's stunned. There you go. Nice turn. Over to our dude, which, now that the door is open, he will move 3, but he's not within range. He will attempt to do this. He doesn't have the attack, but he will strengthen himself for next turn, and we'll gain an experience out of that as well. Yeah, 7 or fewer experience. That was going to happen. Bottom of this card, we're going to go ahead and use as a move 2 and loot that coin. And we're done. And we're next turning it. This guy's got 11 hit points. He does retaliate for 2, but luckily, in the buffs that people get, retaliate doesn't get increased, and shield doesn't get increased either. It's nice that those 2 values don't go up. What you gonna do, Frosty? The snowman is going at 78. Which means Barry is up first, and he will do his move forward. We'll have him go there and do his chop shot for 2 times 2. That's 4 damage on him, so he will go to 5. But Barry's going to take the retaliate. He was at advantage. Doesn't change it. But retaliate for 2. That was just Bear's turn. Then we're over to our guy, who we're going to have him do his attack, which is an attack of 5 plus 0. It's just 5. That takes him to 10 damage. He's only got 1 hit point left, but he will get retaliated for 2 more. It's all right. He's doing fine. And for the bottom of this, we're actually going to go ahead and have this guy move this way. Maybe be pulling things out of there early. We're not entirely sure. No XP that round. That's crazy. That hardly ever happens. Let's go ahead and do the top action first. Because the bottom has a range of 3. Yeah, we can do both. Actually, the bottom action, they're both an attack of 4. So it doesn't really matter, except that this one is a range of 2. Yes, that's the one we're going to put on the Frosty. Frosty's taking 4 damage. Frosty is out. Coin down. The other, we can take a shot at the altar. For a shot of 4. Plus 1, that's 5. That altar's halfway down. All right, let's make some quick work of that and get ourselves going towards the next one. Anyway, next turn, Mojo is going to be taking himself another long rest. And the Anthanos is going to take a shot, attack of 4, so maybe if he gets a plus... Oh, turn more cards with that poison. Pow! We didn't really need to go that far all out, but that's all 4 blessings from both characters used. This is uncharacteristically going our way. This is not the doing it wrong mentality. I gotta change something. I gotta drop my pants or whatever. At the end of the long rest, Mojo is gonna lose this card. So that's that, and we're gonna go over to the next round where it looks like Anthanos is probably gonna be long resting to get some health back, and Mojo's gonna be opening that door. Next go, we're taking the long rest. I'm wondering if I should actually just take a short rest instead. He's down to 3 health. Is 2 more health going to help him out that much? It might. I took damage and I didn't even use my heater shield. Oh well. I know the first point of damage he took, he was at 7 and he could have used it then, and he took a long rest after that and he was hurt again. Oh well. Well, that's 2 more health he would have had. If he'd had those health, he'd have taken a short rest right now, but he's not. He's taking a long rest because he doesn't know how to use the shield. He's got to figure out how to actually strap it on. And the Mojo is going to do his thing with a move 3 and shield himself. Actually, that's affecting one adjacent ally, so that's not going to help him. But he will move 3, and we're going to use some boots for a move 5. I'm going to take these guys and shift them over here since we don't need them on this side anymore. So 1, 2, and we have 3 more movement left. Wind Demon is going to rock our stuff. He's going to do a pull. Okay, well, let's get as far away from him as we can, so he has to get up to us. It's probably not going to matter, but yeah. We move 2 to get there. We have 3 movement left. 1, 2, 3 to get all the way back there, around the corner at least. So he has a move of 5 and a range of 4. He would have to get here to be able into the door, so he can move into the door. He's got more than enough range at this point, so he wants to hit that guy with an attack, a beefed attack. 3 plus 2, that's an attack of 5. Minus 1 is only 4. You can take it, dude. It's the first damage you've taken all game. I don't want to hear anything about it. But then you get a pull of 1. So I'm going to pull him forward 1 square. No problem. We're going to get some wind out for the first time. We can actually get our thing out of here and talk about elements that nobody in this group is using. Then Anthanos finishes his long rest. He will regain 2 health and have to get rid of a card. We're ditching this one for his card loss, even though that's kind of tough. I mean, it's a good card, it's a good attack, but we're not going up against multiple targets, so it loses its effectiveness, and I don't anticipate him taking that much more damage. So if he does, and he comes across needing a shield, or needing an actual shield value, he should learn to use his heater shield. So that's that, and let's choose for next turn. Line of attack established. This is where Windy mixes things up. Attack -1 and heal. You're doing that at 9. You're doing that right now. Okay, you don't have any damage, but you are going to do your attack, which normally you got the 3, and right now you got +2. That's 5. -1, so you got 4 on the guy who has 4 health. Suck it with a curse. Yeah. That's pretty insane. Oh, but that should have been waning right now, which means now he goes invisible. That makes things interesting. He's invisible until the end of his next turn. Mojo's going first, which would start with the bear moving through. No, He is invisible, which means he doesn't see any target. We are going to command him to move 3, though. 1, 2, 3. And gain experience for it, but that's going to be it. So maybe we should actually have him just do the heal instead. Yeah. Since you're not going to move forward, or no, we commanded you to move forward 3. You were here. Yeah. We're not going to move you 3. We're going to heal you for 5. So the 8 will go up to 13. That's a better choice at this point. Still going to gain your experience, but yeah, healthy bear instead of the other stuff. And Anthanos has got to do his stuff. So yeah, we're going to move a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 to get ready to actually shoot stuff next turn, which we no longer can do. Given the nature of how things are, we actually do want the bear to move forward 3 rather than getting himself healed. This next turn, he's still going to go, even though we can't see him. Probably better to have the bear move forward and take the hits, since he can handle them without having to discard cards. But I don't know. Let's see how that turn goes. I'm trying to go early to get the bear forward to take the hit, if possible. Trying to go late with him, so maybe get some poison and some damage on him. And remembering, he needs to get the kill for this. If he gets the kill on this guy, he gets his retirement. And the Wind Demon will go at 29. All right, same initiative, so yeah, we will go first, and then he will go after. Attack on target 2. The push would be there, but the push isn't. But by moving things forward, my Barry doing his stuff first and doing the move forward. 1, 2, 3 to right there. He'll get a strengthen, and we'll get 2 experience out of that. 12 going to 14. Already pushing the limits over here. But that is all for him. Then we go over to our Wind Demon, who's going to be hitting both of them. He's got range, which means he's going to want to move back, which kind of sucks, doesn't it? Yeah, he'll move back 1 and do his attack, which normally is 3 plus 2, which is 5 minus 1 is 4. 4 on Barry. It's just straight 4. 2. And then 4 on Mr. Moj, which is going to be discard a card. Okay, he only has 1 card in hand. It is his poison card, which isn't the best, but that's all right. We got a way to poison him in just a second. But that's all for the attacks, which can take us over to Mr. Anthanos. Now, that's only a range of 3, and that's only a range of 2, so we're going to have to walk up and do our shot to poison this guy. So let's just step forward 2. Do a big Revenant shot. This is an attack of +1. More poison. Attack of 1, +1 is an attack of 2, but it has a shield of 2. So we don't do anything except put poison on him. So at least we got that going. Oh, he is no longer invisible. Hence my ability to actually target his punk ass. Hasn't taken any damage. This guy's got 7 health. We got to do something. Okay. Next round. Mojo's going to take a long rest on this one, which puts him going at 99, which makes it a little spicy, but that's okay. It's okay. We're not going to worry about it. We got to figure out what Wendy is doing. Wendy is going at 2. Shielding 1. All right. moving -1, which means he's just going to stay right where he is and do an attack of -1, which he does his attack of 5. There's no elements out currently. He will do his attack of 5 on Mr. Anthanos. +1 is 6, means even if he uses his heater shield, it still takes it down to 5, and he's got to discard a card. Okay, well, I'm not discarding that one. That makes that rough. Means we're going to have to take a short rest at the end of this turn, but I need that card to do its good stuff next turn. So we will be discarding Paralyzing Bite to negate the damage so we don't take anything. Thanks a lot, buddy. Thanks for the +1s. That's okay. It's okay. He also has an additional shield, so now he has a shield of 3. What a bastard. Okay. Well, this is what we're doing. We're doing an attack of 4. +1, that's 5. He is poisoned, that's 6. He has 3 shield. So that does 3 damage. It is 1 away from where he needs to be. If he could have done 1 more damage. We got a move of 2 and a curse. Do we want to actually move and curse? We're going to be taking a short rest and going forward. We're going to have to kill that afterwards. So, yeah, we're actually going to go ahead and use our boots of striding. I should have used my major power potion, and I meant to. Oh, la, 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 la. Oh, that's regrettable. That is regrettable. It's okay. It's okay. I can deal with it. I can deal with it. If I'd meant to use the power potion, he'd be at 4 health. I could have used my thing to make him suffer 3 more next turn. That'd have been it. But it's okay. It's okay. We're moving over here into this corner. And that's the end of his turn. And we got a couple of things. He's already done his stuff. Moj is going to finish his long rest, and then Anthanos needs to take a short rest, and then we go into the next turn. Ooh. Almost forgot. When that happens, when he takes a short rest, Barry will go forward, and he will do his attack of 2. -1 is 1, and the poison makes it 2, but he's got a shield of 3. Never mind. Discarding Concentrated Rage. Other cards that we got to keep. So that's the 1 discard, and we got to lose 1 at random for the Anthanos. There's a few cards that I don't think we really should lose in here, but let's see how it goes. We're losing that one. That's a big move, but it's not a very big attack, so okay, we'll be all right with that. As I'm getting ready for the next turn, I realize Barry should have had advantage when he took that attack. So instead of a -1, he'd have a +1. So 2 + 1 is 3, and the poison means 4 damage. So even though he had a shield of 3, he should have taken 1, and he should be at 4 damage, which means he should have 3 life left. And that changes what Anthanos is going to be doing this turn. No, it doesn't. It only changes what his targets are going to be. He's still going 27. He's still going before the bear. And we'll see what Wind Demon is doing. 21. Okay, he's going first. But that means he will move away. Do his attack at the bear, which is +0, so this is an attack of 5. +1 is 6. He only has 4 health. So, okay, Barry will have to discard a card. Which this is kind of rough. Which he's going to discard one of these. He's going to have to discard that one. And they don't have many turns left. Anthanos is going to have to finish that final room on his own. But he did his thing, in which we'll actually pull him forward and we'll bring that out. But that is the end of his turn, which means now it is Anthanos' turn. The first thing Anthanos is going to do is Oh, remove poison from an enemy to cause it to take 3 damage. That's 7. That puts him down. All right. And his second is going to be the bottom of that. He's going to shoot the altar. That's an attack of 4. Plus 1, that's 5. Half health down on that. We got to get through this, and we got to get one more altar destroyed up there. We don't have to kill the guy in there. We just have to kill the altar. So the bear would go first. He's not going to do anything, but then we're going to have him move 3, gain an experience, and we're going to have him do the attack of 4. Come on, get a plus 1. Nope. It's an attack of 2. So 5 will go up to 7. Still 3 left on that. At least the Wind Demon is done. One more altar, well, 2 more altars to go. Can we do this? And what's most important, he got the kill for the Wind Demon, which means Wind Demon is done. Retirement is at hand. This will be the last run of Mr. Anthanos as the Plague Herald. After 4 whopping missions is all it took for him to get there. Some might say a little bit quick, but some people are like that. Next turn. We're going to start off, try to do our little shaky bakey. But, okay, he will take a shot at the altar. He normally doesn't do it, but we're having him do his command attack. 4, 5. Which is a miss, which he is strengthened from last round. Suck it. There we go. And we're going to be doing a move 5 as the other part of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get going, dude. Get going. He's going to have to take a long rest anyway to get his stuff back. His strengthen is going. That gives us Mr. Anthanos, who will simply do a move of 3. 1, 2, 3. And he's still got a couple of turns before he has to rest. But let's, yeah. Okay, going to the next turn. Let's keep ourselves going a little bit more. All he's going to do is use one of those cards to move 2. He's already used his boot step, so all he can do is step in front of Barry, which also won't move as he takes a long rest. That's all for his turn, and then we're over to that long rest where he will heal up to 8 and get rid of a card. Losing that one. It is a move, but I really only need to take like one more command move and he'll be through the door. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, Anthanos is just going to take a long rest on the next one. He's got his boots back if he cares to use them. He also has a stamina potion. Oh man, you kidding me? Okay. Yeah, remember the things that you have, people, like power potions and heater shields and things of that nature. Only 1 to all the stats going into the last room. We're going to take that move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to do some stuff, but that's not going to matter because we're not going to be close enough to actually do an attack on him anyway. But Flame Demon will spice our life with some of that. Create a 4 damage trap. Get an experience 1 for that, so 16 is going to 17. I don't even have numbers written up for the amount of experience this guy has at this point. At the end of his turn, he will use his stamina potion to get back both of the cards from his discard pile. Ding, by himself 1 more turn into this thing. Then he is going to go move -1. He has a range, so he'll stay right where he is and just throw down a trap. The damage, that's a 4 damage trap. Let's just go ahead and mark it. Dong. So that way we know it's there. Anything that's out would turn into fire, but nothing is out, so nothing turns to fire. That's the end for him, and that ends his long rest 5 will go back to 7. He'll regain those happy boots, which you're going to need right about now. And we got to lose a card and get ready for the next round. I had planned, but it didn't quite work out. Initiatives didn't go for it. And Flindu's going to go 46. There's no fire out, because he didn't bring out fire last time, right? No. If there was out, he would have done something with it. Which means 46, you're going first, buddy. Attack plus 0. You already have your range, so you're just going to do your straight up attack, which is 3 plus 1, an attack of 4. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that, chump. Deal with it. Anyway, Beefy's coming. Beefy's coming to play. We'll have you go around, all the way around to there. Yeah, looks good. And we'll do an attack of 5. He's got a shield of 3. We just do an attack of 5 straight to the altar. Let's get a coin out of this bastard. Attack of 5. He's got a shield of 3, so he will take 2 damage. And he has a retaliate of 2, so 4 will go down to 2. Barry's looking rough, but hey, he's seen better days, but we picked up more experience. That's the important part. 19 already. Dude. Who now can move 3. 1, 2, 3 with his boots. He is activating his boots. 4, 5 brings you to there. He can do an attack of 4 at range 2, which will be poison. 4, 5, 6. He has a shield of 3, so he will take 3 damage. Ta-ta. He only has 3 plus 1 health. That's it. That was all. You are gone. Flame Demon is out. Got 10 damage to do to that to get this job done. And the first thing that's going to happen, he's going to have to take a long rest since he's down to 1 card, which means we will just do some attacking snacks. Range 3. Not good enough. Look how far we've gone through Super Dude's deck. Oh. Just a stub left. Just a stub. It's going to get there. Probably right now that I say that. I got an attack of 4, and got an attack of 4. Which one do you want? An attack of 4? And the other attack of 4. -1 is 3. Alright, he's taking 3. That's what I get. Jinx the crud out of it. Then Barry's going to go. Barry's going to take his attack of 2. +1, that's 3. So that's going to 6 now. Alright. Alright. He completes his long rest. He's got to get rid of one of those cards. Oh, let's get rid of the one that doesn't do ridiculous amounts of damage. And then we'll play these 2 for next turn. And those 2, we're kind of getting through the end of sauce. That's theirs. That's theirs. You'll go at 29. And you will do first your attack of 2. +1 is 3. That brings it to 9. One of the big ones out there. And then we will command you to do an attack of 5. Boom. That's it. For his last move, he walks into the trap and just takes some damage. Why? Because that's how he planned his last day of work. Just going in, punch out like several times, and then explode. He busts into a pile of bugs, and that's it. Finished that one, and Barry didn't even get exhausted or die. A lot of these. A lot of these. A lot of these. A lot of crazy stuff. But success at the mission. We got to find out what happens now. So it turns out the artifact that we just recovered is cursed, and we got to go take it and figure out what we want to do with it. We can kind of go work with the cursed stuff that's bad or not. Probably not. So that's all for this run. We succeed at it. Probably be going to the battlements next, depending on which way we want to go with the gloom. Probably not towards the bad side. It just doesn't seem very, very cheery. Plus, we got a chance to get some more gear, got some more money. Mojo might even level up again with the huge bucket of experience he just got. Plus, we got a new character to dig out and figure out and see how it goes. So we'll see you on the next one for the Gloomhaven battlements, either A or B.